Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. My name is Yanique and this is the Yanique Show. So based on that title, y'all know what's going on, so we're gonna jump straight into this video. Alright y'all, so this is just me talking. My baby's sleeping in the back. That if I'm talking low, that's why, y'all, okay? Because my baby is sleeping in the back. So I'm gonna show y'all before pregnancy, my belly after, and I'm gonna just tell y'all about my experience while we eat. So today we got Highway 55. So my order I got from Uber Eats, I got the build your own burger meal. On my burger, I got American cheese, provolone cheese, mayo, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, grilled onions, and the burger. And I got a side of large french fries and a Oreo shake. I asked for large, they did not give me large shake, but it's okay because it still look good. All of that was $18.70. So this is my shake, y'all. Whipped cream, cherries on top. It's an Oreo milkshake. They probably added the cherries because they didn't give me the large, because I didn't ask for cherries. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all my belly real quick and then I'm gonna dive into my food. So this is my belly. I got stretch marks and I still got that little line. Got a little pudge. They haven't given me like one of those things to wrap my belly with. I don't know if they are gonna give it to me, honestly. So yeah. Okay, so boom, right? So my due date, y'all, was September the 8th. My baby did not care about that at all. Like, at all. My water broke on the night of September the 9th. And I was actually in Walmart. I was on my way to go see his dad. And mind you, I had told myself to bring his hospital bag just in case, because I had my doctor's appointment that afternoon of September the 9th. And I just remember after the appointment, I was low-key sad because they was telling me if he don't come between the time after this appointment and my next appointment, they was gonna have to induce me. So I was sad about that, not gonna lie. If I took a long time, if I take it fine without no ketchup or nothing like that. If he did give me ketchup, I ain't gonna use it. I get the fries, but I got the good. So I was sad at the appointment. So the night of September the 9th, I had brought his hospital bag and my purse. I didn't bring my hospital bag because I didn't think, like, you know, he was gonna come. So I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna bring it or whatever. So they gave me a spoon, I don't know why, and they gave me an extra straw. This is their special sauce. They call it the highway sauce. I dipped the burger in it, not gonna lie. So I'm in Walmart, y'all. Mind you, I only went into Walmart because I wanted something sweet. I really was looking for the apple croissants, but I couldn't find them, and I ended up finding the lemon cake bread with the icing on it. So I'm leaving the Walmart. So the way the Walmart is set up is that they close one side off and they leave one side unlocked because they about to close. So it was kind of late at night. It was like around 10 something and they closed at 11. So I had walked all the way to the end. The door was locked, so I had to walk back. But when I was turning back, y'all, I felt something leaking from me. Like, it wasn't like, you know how in the movies where it'd be like a big gush of water that breaks? It wasn't like that for me. It was just like a slow leaking. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I went to the bathroom to make sure like I wasn't bleeding, because if I was, then I would have to go to the hospital. But I was leaking fluid, and I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So walking to meet his dad. Then some told me to search up like the different types of how water can break, because I remember the doctor telling me it's not always a big gush, sometimes it's just leakage. When I searched it up, y'all, and then I remember what the doctor said to me, I'm like, I'm sitting there like, I think my water broke. And his dad is like, how sure are you? I'm pretty sure. But I was like, I'ma just to test it out, because they told me how to test it out. They was like, put a penny lighter on or a pad on, sit down or lie down for like God bless me. Sit down or lie down for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then if you get up and you feel leakage, like that's how you know your water broke. I did that, confirmed it. So we driving there. First off, my baby daddy got some music on. He blasting music. Actually, I'm gonna insert the clip.
You don't take it down, don't go down with us. Walk in with a stop on gut with pity.
Mind you, he in a good mood while I'm over there having like contractions, and I was already timing my contractions. So I was using this app called Contraction Timer. I'm gonna insert it. And the way they were timed, the app was telling me like, get ready to go to the hospital, like it's almost time. So baby, it was happening. So mind you, when we get to the hospital, we gotta go to the emergency side, check in, all that. By the time I checked in, they came to get us like not even 5 minutes. We wasn't even sitting there for that long. I had used the bathroom, and as soon as I came out, they came with a wheelchair and all that. So when we get upstairs, they weighed me and all that, and she was like, she had to see the pad that I put on just to see that, you know, my water did break. But mind you, I put on a fresh one, so it wasn't that much leakage on the pad. So when she had seen it, she was like, you know, she was like, I don't know, I don't think so. But they still had to test me and swab me to see. She tested it, she came back, and she was like, you know, we got a birthday, like, you know, your water did break. And I'm like, wow. But mind you, this is the 9th. This is like September the 9th that we came into the hospital, my water broke. So now, you know, they're hooking me up to machines so that way they could monitor the baby, my contractions, all that stuff. Oh yeah, I got water too. He knocked out. Okay, so I got water too. So this is the burger, y'all. Okay, so now I'm there, and it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I was still up, but I was walking around. They had me, I wanted to be hooked up to the mobile machine so that way I could move around, walk around. At this point, one of the doctors, she had came in, you know, checked my cervix. I wasn't even dilated. Like, I was like, my ephes, something like that, it was expanding properly, but I wasn't getting dilated yet. So you know, I'm walking around. I was still having contractions though, so I'm walking around. Yeah, I was having a good time when I first got there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I had my music playing in my ears. I'm gonna insert a video too. Like, I was singing, making videos, and they was giving me like ice pops. And their ice pops was so good, y'all. They had the blue ribbon brand. It was so good. They were giving me ice pops and stuff. And then I want to say I finally decided to go to sleep around like 4 a.m. So I had the same nurses. I had 2 of the same nurses from the morning shift, and then the same nurses from the morning shift into the night shift. Like, they switched the nurses out, but I had the same ones while I was there the whole time. So they wake me up, I want to say around like like 9, maybe 10, maybe, to check my cervix. So I'm like 0.5 centimeters dilated, like barely open. And you know, the doctor, the contractions were there, y'all. They were there, but I just wasn't getting dilated. So I took some things to help manage the pain, but honestly, all it did was make me sleepy. And then even when I was asleep, the contractions were waking me up out of my sleep. Like, they were painful, I can't lie, but the way the contractions work is that it's like you're going through this very extremely painful moment and you can't do nothing but breathe through it or try to distract yourself from it. And then once it ends, it's like nothing happened. Like, you back to normal. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. Like, it hurts a lot, not gonna lie. So the pain I was having, like, they were trying to explain to me that I probably just gotta use the bathroom, because I kept telling them, like, I feel like I have to poop, but it's like nothing come out when I go to the bathroom, you know. So TMI, but they had squeezed some stuff up my butt to help me, you know, use the bathroom. So I laid down for a little bit, and baby, when I tell y'all, I was using the bathroom. And after I was finished using the bathroom, they came to check me again. I'm gonna say around like, this was late in the day, so I'm gonna say like 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9. Check me again. This time, I was 6 centimeters dilated, y'all. Baby, I was so proud of myself, I can't lie. Because I wanted to go as long as I could without asking for epidural. But once they said 6, I said, yeah, give me that epidural. I said, give me that epidural, please, y'all. Like, I was doing so good though. Like, even the nurses were coming to me. They were like, you're doing so good. I was like, thank y'all. Like, I was not saying thank you though, not in the moment, because you know, like, let me breathe, you know. But yeah, what I did was just breathing techniques. Like, I did the inhale 4 times, exhale 6 times. I did the horse lips, so it would be like that helped me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think just the sound itself kind of distracted me from what was going on, but it was still so painful. Like, and I couldn't do nothing but just sit there and take it like a champ, you know. Even while they were giving me the epidural, because the way they had to do it, like, I had to be as still as possible, and I had to let them know when I was having a contraction. So I was having contractions while they were trying to give me the epidural, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I need this shit. I need them to hurry up and put this shit in me, please. So, yeah, I got the epidural at 6 centimeters dilated. Go me, go me. After the epidural, I want to say I got the epidural around like 10, maybe 11 o'clock at night. Mind you, this is September the 10th. So they told me, once they explained how I could give myself the epidural with that button or whatever, they told me, they was like, if you feel like a lot of pressure and you feel like you do have to poop, let us know, because it's probably, you know, the baby. So I was feeling pressure, but not a lot, you know, because I was already feeling pressure from earlier. So once I had the epidural, I was able to finally like go to sleep and like, you know, really sleep without feeling what was going on and all that. So they would come to flip me occasionally, because they had the thing hooked up to me for like pee, because I couldn't get up to use the bathroom and all that, because I couldn't feel like waist down. They had came to flip me around like, I'm gonna say 1 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. And they flipping me, and I think one of them looked, and she was like, is that baby's head? Mind you, now I'm up, because, you know, they come and they took the blanket off me and they were flipping me, so I like woke up while they were doing it. She said, yeah, that's baby's head. It's time to push. I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's happening. So 9/11, 1 o'clock, around 1 o'clock in the morning, my baby his head was right there. And part of them, like the nurses and doctors, they think that his head was down there for a minute, low key. So I woke his dad up. His dad was asleep in the bed next to me. I woke his dad up. I was like, it's time, like, he's here. So after, like, I pushed him out and all that, first off, I can't even say I pushed him out, y'all, because the doctor, it's not funny. The doctor was like, take a deep breath in and push. I took a deep breath in and I'm pushing, or I thought I was pushing. The doctor looked at me and he said, are you pushing? I said, yes, I am. Oh my gosh, y'all. But eventually they got him out somehow. Like, he plopped out and it was good. But the reason why they think that his head was down there for a little while is because after they got the placenta out and all that stuff, the doctor, he was like, you didn't tear at all, so that's good. I said, oh my gosh, okay. So the nurses, they was like, his head was probably down there for a little while. That's what they think. They think he was there, like his head was pushing, trying to come out. And if they didn't flip me at that time, oh my gosh. But he came out. He was there. So yeah, and after that it was, I'm not gonna say it was chill. Okay, it was chill, but baby, y'all, let me just say my experience of the after effects of epidural, I did not know it was gonna be bad. I really didn't. Like, so I want to say maybe 3-4 hours after, one of the nurses came. She was like, we're gonna get up and, you know, walk to the bathroom and see how your legs and everything's feeling. Y'all, I kid you not, and I told this to my friend, my queen. Y'all, getting up, like them after effects, it felt like I was on an airplane. It felt like I was on an airplane that was taking off. My seatbelt wasn't buckled up, and it felt like I was taking shots of vodka. That's what it felt like. Like my hearing was going in and out. Like, I'm pretty sure when she had like got me, cause she had helped me to the toilet, I had like I had passed out, y'all, like passed out. And eventually I woke back up, and you know, she was like, can you see me? Can you hear me? It was like, it was 50-50. Like, I was like, yo, like, I did not know these effects. I did not know it was gonna be like this, y'all. Like, I was too through. I told her, I was like, I think I just need to lay down. Cause no, I'm scared. It was crazy. But later on in the day, I was fine. Like, I was able to walk, but I did have a bad headache, y'all. Like, when I was laying down, I was fine. They call it a spinal headache. And the only way they could have fixed it was a blood dispatch, and that's the same as getting the epidural, and I didn't want to risk that again. So my other options was that, you know, when I get back home, take Tylenol or ibuprofen, and it'll go away within a week or two by itself. So not gonna lie, like my first few days home with my baby was hard for me, because I didn't feel like even getting up and feeding myself, you know what I'm saying? Because that headache was so bad, y'all. Like, I couldn't turn my neck a certain way. I couldn't put my head down for too long. Like, it hurt a lot, not gonna lie. But that Tylenol, that ibuprofen, once I took that, it was lasting longer. And then, like, one day I woke up and the headache, like, it was gone. And I was just thanking God, because I did not like feeling like that. And, like, you know, I got my new baby with me. Like, I have to eat, you know. But it was rough. But I'm just glad that it's passed and I finally was able to get rid of it on its own, because I just did not want to risk getting that blood dispatch thingy. But yeah, y'all, I barely ate. I did mostly talking, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me talk about my experience. Honestly, I'll give my whole pregnancy experience, I'll give it a 10, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, like, I would do it again. Even the whole labor thing, like, I would do it again, not gonna lie. And I had my mom on FaceTime while they got him out of me. I cannot say I was pushing, because clearly I wasn't pushing. But and they had a mirror up for me, because I wanted to see too. I wanted to see this, you know, and it was insane, not gonna lie, but it was like a good insane mixed with a little bad insane, but it was mostly good. So I would definitely definitely do it again. My baby is here. Like, oh my. Alright, y'all, but you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to my other channel in the description box below. Tell everybody you know about my channel. And I'll catch y'all in my next video.